Hi everyone, I'm Natalia Crawford and I'm the marketing creative behind Type 9 Creatives, and I help thriving entrepreneurs such as yourself with their digital marketing. So today I want to talk to you about the importance of tracking your analytics in both social media platforms and Google Analytics. So, as a business, I'm sure you have a website and social media accounts. And you probably are aware that with social media accounts, you have analytics and insights such as Facebook Insights, or Instagram just added some analytics as well, or Pinterest has them, Twitter, they all have analytics that you can view and insights into how your posts are performing on that platform. And then there's also Google Analytics, which ties directly to your website and gives you information such as how much time people are spending on your site, where they're coming from. Are they coming from certain social platforms? Are they coming from other websites? What pages are people clicking on? How many daily views are you getting? And both of these are really important for you to track because, number one, you want to know how your social media is performing, but you also want to know how your site is performing and then how the two are connected. So, for example, you might be seeing that, if you look at your social media analytics, you might see there's a lot of engagement there. Maybe people are, clicking through to your website a lot. Maybe it shows, you've had 100 clicks to your site this week. And you're like, this is great. I'm getting all these clicks and all this engagement. And then you go to your site or in your Google Analytics and you discover that you have a really high bounce rate. And the time people are spending on there isn't very long. Maybe it's only a couple of seconds. Then that would say that people are engaging with your social media, but they're coming to your site and leaving right away. And so what that could be saying is that maybe your website isn't very clear. Maybe people don't know what to do when they get there. Maybe it's too confusing. And these are all important things to note, because if you're doing really well with your social media, you're putting in all of this time and effort and energy to get people to your site, and then they're leaving, then there's a disconnect somewhere there. Maybe your site needs to be improved. Maybe you need better calls to action, a better marketing strategy. So this is just one example of the reason why it's so important to track both of these things. Another example would be that through Google Analytics, you can see how many people are coming to your site from each individual platform. And if you're trying to determine which social media platform is the most beneficial to you and where you should most be spending your time, that's where you would find your answer. It would be going into Google Analytics and seeing, are people coming from Twitter or Facebook or Instagram? Who's coming and staying on the site? Who's clicking on the most amount of pages? Who is, clicking on things on the website, and which platform is bringing in the most traffic, because then that's where you would really want to focus your efforts. So I just want to encourage you today to really spend your time looking at both your Google Analytics and your social media insights, because the information that they provide you together is really important. Separate, they give you good information, but you have to see how are these actually connecting with one another and what results am I getting, and is there possibly a disconnect somewhere here. I hope that's helpful for you. That is today's Marketing Tip Monday. Really just keep track of both of those things. And if you're finding that you need help with your site, we do have a website package that we're offering $300 off for the month of August only. So if you book that this month, you will get that discount. We also offer website reviews where we can give you some ideas and tips on how to improve your site, and they're very comprehensive. So if you want help with that, feel free to reach out to me. I hope that's helpful. If you want to learn a little bit more about Google Analytics, we shared an article about it last week. It's completely free, and I definitely recommend that you get set up with that. So that's today's Marketing Tip Monday. I hope it's helpful. If you have any questions, go ahead and leave them in a comment below, and I will personally respond to them. Bye.